seeing Ellen and I first thing in the morning, and we're here to serve you, regardless of how fabulous we look. And say hi, Ellen.
Good morning. Happy September 1st, everybody.
Woohoo! Okay, so it doesn't matter what your year has looked like. The studies show that the last 4 months of the year, people who hit the pedal to the metal can literally change the trajectory of their entire year and hit every single goal that they had originally set back in January 2015. So one of the ways that we crush our goals in our bond is we fill our calendar. And so Ellen and I are going to talk to you about what to say and how to literally fill your calendar, because the bare minimum, the no matter, no less than, is 6 workshops. So most of you are going for the Tiffany Challenge, and that's 10. So we're going to share some tips and techniques we've used over the years to fill our calendar and how to call and what to say to our hostesses. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, so Ellen is the literally scheduling queen. I don't know anyone that can fill a calendar like Ellen. And so I'm going to have her share how we lock ourselves in our room, kind of, and some of the things we do and say, and we'll both feed off of each other. So Ellen, I'm going to have you start.
Okay, perfect. And good morning, everybody. And I want everybody to know that I am so excited about September, and I want you to just put your whole mind around the fact that the kids are back at school, moms are back at the health club. Everybody's like in a whole different frame of mind right now. So one of the things I want you to do is, like Jamie said, lock yourself in a room, but also put a mirror in front of you, because you want to be enthusiastic. You want to be, it's the attitude in your voice, how you come across. A lot of times I used to record myself on my smartphone, and I'd love for you guys to actually record yourself while you're practicing to hear how you actually sound. So we're going to start September with sizzling. We're going to call it sizzling in September, and we're going to share how to fill your calendars. And Jamie, do you want me to do some verbiage right now, or what's your thoughts?
Okay, so I'll just share what we mean when we say lock ourselves in a room, and then I'll have you share the verbiage.
Okay.
So usually what happens is, at some point in our careers, our calendars don't stay full. Something happens, a bunch of cancellations, we lose our mojo. It doesn't matter what it is, we need to make a concerted effort to fill the calendar. And once you fill the calendar, it should stay full because we're scheduling from all of our events. So the way you fill your calendar is you look this week. You cannot wait a minute longer. I would say you need to do this ASAP. Look at your calendar and say, okay, when can I block off an hour to 2 hours of time that I'm going to be laser focused on filling my calendar and asking for workshops. The next thing you're going to need to do is have a list of names. Who would make a great hostess? Who do you love hanging around with? Who has a great personality? Who loves our bond? Who loves our products? Because they are the best hostesses. All right. So you want to have their names. You want to have their phone numbers, preferably cell numbers, because texting is also helpful if you can't reach them. And you want to have a massive list. I remember Donna Johnson said to me, Jamie, who cares if you have to call 40 or 50 people? You fill your calendar once. So that's step number 1. You look at your calendar, you block out the time. Step number 2, you need a massive list so you can dial like the Pursuit of Happiness. Hang up, dial, hang up, dial, hang up, dial. Because if you get caught up in your head, should I call her? Do you think it's a good time? Is it not a good time? Oh, the head trust will get to you. So that's step number 1 and step number 2. Ellen, let's go over some verbiage that has served you because you are a master scheduler.
I will give you some verbiage that I've used last week to already schedule my presentations in September. If I'm calling a mom that kids are back in school and they would always say, summer's so busy, I can't get together, I would call them up and say, hey, Jamie, it's Ellen Antman calling. How are you? Is this a good time to talk?
Perfect.
Okay, and then if she gave me permission to talk, or if I had to call her back, whatever, I'd say, oh my gosh, summer was awesome. It blew by so quick. Kiddies are back in school. Hey, let's get together with you and a few of your gals and have, end of the summer or sizzling September get together. I am so ready for some girl time. How about you?
Oh, that's so good. Sizzling September and girl time.
Right.
That's awesome.
That's for the ones that are going back to school, because most of the moms are just like ready to just have a glass of wine and chill out, and they're, you know, all the school shopping's been done. They want to relax. If they don't have children like me, whose Lindsay's already gone, I would just call them and say, you know, there's so many things you could say, but one of them is, again, summer's gone by so fast. We haven't gotten together. You know, just let's get together with a few of the girls. A lot of people bought the holiday products, the I Want It All at the Impact Tour. Use the holiday line as a bribe, you guys. You know, I've got my hands on the holiday line before anybody else. And the first 6 people that can get 4 or 5 girls in their living room is going to get a free gift from our brand new holiday line for me. And I thought about you because I know I thought about you because I know you'd love to do this. Or like Jamie said, call past hostesses. Call past people that are loving Arbonne. Oh my God, Jamie, I know you love Arbonne so much. I haven't even showed you all of the new products that we have, all of the new lipsticks, all of the new holiday lines. So there's so many ways, guys, that you could call and introduce, bribe. Basically, it's just in your attitude. Let's get together. Let's have some fun. Let's get a few girls over. I'm giving you this.
Right. And I think it's so important to talk about what you're giving them and to remember a couple of things. Number one, you heard Ellen say, hey, it's Ellen Antman calling. You always want to use the word calling, and I never say the word Arbonne, because when people hear a name of a company, they're not even sure what it is, and then their solicitor radar goes up. So I just say it's Jamie Canner calling, just like Ellen did. And the other thing is you want to remember your belief about what you're doing. We're not bothering people. People love to hang out with each other. Women's heart rates go down. Your serotonin is lifted. You feel better. People love connection, and the world is just so busy. So we're giving them a chance to connect with each other, just like Ellen's saying. Girl time. The other thing you want to make sure you do is give them a choice. Don't say like when is good for you, because you'll be in October and we want to bust through this and explode our business in September. So when people say to me, okay, that sounds like a good plan, I'm like, listen, which is better for you, weeknights or weekends? Okay, choice. They say weeknights. Now, I may have something going on Tuesday nights already that I'm booked, and I say, let's see, I'm booked on this night, but I could do Thursday or Friday this week or next, which is better for you. And they'll be like, oh, this Thursday already? Which is so funny because people could always get a few people together if you said, I'm having wine or whatever the case may be. So give them 2 choices. Now, sometimes what people will say, which is what one of my girlfriends did yesterday, she's like, let me call a few of my friends and see if I can round up a gang. I'm like, listen, we're not doing that because I don't want you to get a headache, and I don't want you to try and chase down your friends, because we're not chasing anyone. So here's what we're going to do, Erin. We're going to look at your calendar and my calendar. We're going to decide which time is best for us. And then what we're going to do is we're going to send out an invite. No pressure to your friends. If we get 4 people there, I'm happy as a clam dog. It's totally chill. We're going to have so much fun. I'll bring the wine, and I'm going to gift you $100 in free holiday product. Or you're going to get my discount, which is 35 to 50% off of everything. So you want to figure out what's in it for them. Take it off of you, because you're like the coordinator of giving a bunch of girls a good time. And I really believe that. People love Arbonne. Like literally when I called my girlfriend yesterday, I'm like, Erin, it's Jamie. I want to thank you for your recent order. She goes, I love those protein shakes. I'm like, I know, aren't they the best? I said, let's share them with a few of your friends. She's like, oh, I love them. Someone from another company tried to tell me their shakes were better, and I read the ingredients and I was like, ugh, okay? So you have to realize, like, even if you're new in business, your clients are going to love our products. They love Arbonne, and they're going to want to share it with a few friends. So I think it's really important to focus on them. What are you giving them? What are you gifting them? What can you offer them? I used to make stuff up just based on what someone wanted. So I'll give you a quick example that Ellen and I shared yesterday on a coaching call. So when my kids were little, I went to like a, I don't know, Gymboree class, and there was a girl next to me and she loved makeup. So, and she lived a town away from me. So I called her up and I'm like, hey, Dana, it's Jamie calling. I have the most exciting news. She's like, what's up? I said, this month, Arbonne's giving away $100 in free makeup to all of our hostesses. And I know you love makeup, and I thought of you first. When should we schedule our girls' night out? Now, I just made that up because she loved makeup, but she said yes. Well, who cares? It's your business. So get creative and give them choices. Don't leave the door open. Say this special is for September only. So I had one of my girlfriends go, great, I'll take September 30th. Okay, but whatever. It's on the calendar for September. So Ellen, could you provide any feedback for anything I said that, you would edit or add to?
You know what, Jamie, you did everything. You know what? This is an awesome call, and I'm glad we got to do this for everybody. But my last bit of advice is attitude is everything. Have fun. Make it in your voice that you want to see them and have a good time. And it's girls. They want to get together and have fun with it, you guys. And Jamie and I know that September is going to be sizzling. Mark your time out and don't get off the chair until you fill your calendar.
And the last thing that I would add is if you're struggling with this and you really need some help and you're getting a lot of no's, like, call Ellen or I, and we'll get on the phone with you. We'll do your calls with you. We'll role play with you. We'll help you with your list. So I want you to know this is, you're in business for yourself, but you are never by yourself. And if you need help filling your calendar, we will get on the phone and three-way and help you fill your calendars, because that's what we love to do. We're here to serve, and we're here to help you grow. So make it a fabulous day. We know September is going to sizzle. We love you. We're proud of you. And we can't wait to give you the keys to your white Mercedes.
And have fun, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.